Good morning everyone, how are you all doing? It's time, it is time. I've had enough of waiting on this weather. It's time to get these bad boys back in the water where they belong. Right guys, hello. The tide's up now, so we're going to move the Lynsey B through to the other harbour. I'm no promising that we're going to be short on gear because this fog's just going to last and last because there's not enough wind to actually shift it. It's actually coming in from the sea, and we're just living in hope here because there's no point in making any plans. The only plan I've got is getting the gear down on the pier ready to rock and roll if we get a weather window. I'm quite sure it's the same up and down the east coast, I know that for sure. Right, I'm going to get the ropes in and then we're going to have a wee sail through. Smudge! Smudge! Fucking default basket, you. Can you open the bridge for his son? Ah, no worries, mate. There we have it. Sorry, I hope I never deafened you all. What's that, bud? What's that? Is it way to tie up? Alright. Do you think it's worth getting this excited? Thank you, Neil. Right guys, there we have it, we're through. Just going to give the engine a little run now. If I no, I'm going back out for more gear. See, I told you I don't care what I'm doing. They go too close to that other foot.
What? Canada?
Someone's going to be the cameraman. This is Jeff's job. I did. Right, okay. Did you actually listen to any instructions whatsoever? I says, don't put it too close to that other foot. And what do?
It's not that close as I look.
Put it where there, please.
There?
There. Because I'm going to work to there.
Oh, for God's sake, what are you
Plus,
going to
you've got to keep on for the leather head.
You never said that. Instructions, dear, instructions.
Morning everyone, we're at day 2 of getting the gear sorted out down at Dunbar Harbour here. Unfortunately I ran out of time last night because I had to go home and make the tea for all the hungry mouths in the house. So today is a better day, it is less foggy and some of the boats are out. And it seems to be pretty clear east by, but you see a little fog bank on the horizon there. So that's no good. So I don't know if we're actually going to get shot on this vlog. It just means you have to tune back in next week to find out if we got these creels to sea. Now, I've just actually heard some upsetting news as well. I've just been talking to one of the older generation of the Dunbar fishermen, and he's a fella that my dad trained up to do this job. And oh my god, he's given in. He was thinking about it, and he was speaking to the boat owner last night, and unfortunately he's got running repairs at the minute, and by the time he pays everything out and the time he gets started, there's not going to be much of a season left. So the two of them were talking and they've decided they're going to be selling up as well. So that's 6 boats at Dunbar, which has never been heard of, and it just goes to show the state of affairs that the fishing industry is in. The men need support, it's plain and simple, and we're not getting it for the government, we're not getting it for the people that are meant to look after us, and all we get is hounded, and all we want to do is go to sea and earn money for our families, and we're incapable of doing that just because of legislation, and it's absolutely pigging disgusting. So that's why I want to diversify, guys. I just didn't want to stick to one fish right now because they've chucked this berry hen thing in. Because they've chucked this berry hen thing in, it's kind of knackered everything up on the east coast. I mean, after the winter we've had, the biggest issue isn't the stocks. I can assure you that. It's the amount of gear. I mean, this pier has been absolutely full of creels all winter long, and it's not just repairing ones from Stormbar Bet. They've been going hell for leather in the stores making new gear for this season, and they sliced the pier and there's still more gear coming down to go out in the sea. Yes, the sea is vast, but the ground that we've got to work on is limited. If everybody goes out there and slices the ground in gear, there's not going to be a fishery anyway. There's going to be two or three weeks hard lobstering, and then that'll be it. When I was a boy it used to be 6 or 7 weeks at least, but things do change, and it looks like not for the better as we're going on in life. So anyway, I'm a right miserable bugger this morning. But we shall fight on. One man in his boat shall fight on, I can guarantee you that. Right, what am I doing this morning? Well, I've got the parlour fleet still to stick on the end of that fleet, and we're going to be flagging up this morning. Once we've got the flags on, the creels are ready to go. So, hey! Right guys, a wee top tip. If you have bigger creels, i.e. parlours, you need heavier weight. This is just another anchor point. and that weight has to be the same, if not more, than what your parlour creel is. Just say this weighs 25 kilograms, that has to be 30 kilograms. So you go on our wee top tip for Baz, because as soon as you start getting movement, it's all over. And these things are a godsend. Flags. The amount of times I see people using containers like that. Do you know the buoyancy in one of those containers? And what will happen is with the rise and fall of the swell, it just starts lifting your weight. Here, quick example. Starts lifting your weight up and down, and then what happens is this weight goes over your creel, and then that creel picks up with that creel and falls into that creel, and then that creel will fall into that creel, and then we're starting to get that snowball effect, and before you know it, you've got a huge pile. Whereas flags will cut through the tide, they'll cut through the wind, and what will happen is if your weight is heavier than what your flag end is, the flag will dip into the sea. So streamline, basically, it's streamline. And it's not as buoyant, it's there to mark the pots, that is it. So I hope that helps people with if they get bothered with weather and stuff like that, and they're always getting their pots balled up. I mean, don't get us wrong, I have had my fair share of all that nonsense as well, and you do get ball ups with flag ends. It all depends on the circumstances, the swell, everything like that. So, hey guys, back on with it. The first 5 fleets all ready to go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to this week's vlog of One Man and His Boat, and this week we're finally starting the 2024 season. Right guys, before we leave the pier with our first fleet aboard, I have to remember to text Lynsey, because it's not worth my life if I don't. So we'll give her a wee heads up that Jeff and I are heading out, just so she knows that we're out there, and then I'll do the same when we're coming back in. That way you've got coverage not just on the boat with all your equipment, you've got somebody on shore that knows exactly the situation, and safety is always first at sea. So guys, what we're doing today? Well, we have 5 fleets. The 5 fleets that we put on the pier from last week's vlog will be actually put out to sea, and it's a matter of running in and out all day. Now we have to stick the pots into deep water because they need a very good soaking before we can actually start fishing them, and that could take up to 2 weeks depending on the conditions. Now today it's going to be a little bit ploppy, which is not ideal for actually shooting wooden pots, but we shall do our best. The weather's not giving us any settled weather window, so we just have to make do with what's given to us. Bye!
A good test for this new iPhone mount.
Oh, absolutely. Jeff's got a new toy. In fact, a few new toys. So
No,
we're
actually only one new toy.
Oh, you've got the phone, you've got the gimbal.
The gimbal.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll keep them right, guys.
Yeah. Alright, 2 new toys.
2 new toys. And you know Jeff loves a toy.
Are we going past those tankers?
I have no idea. I don't think so. It's that one that's closest in that's got me concerned, because that'll be about the right level of where we need to shut gear. But some of the boats have been shutting gear for the last 3 days solid, and where their gear is, I don't know. That's why I was waiting on a nice clear day to see where their ends are, because I don't want to be going shooting our people.
That wouldn't be a good start to the season.
No.
Oh, can it?
Anyway, guys, it'll be 2 weeks video ago now, I asked you guys about this, about the blue stuff on the Lynsey B for grip and for safety, and thank you so much to everybody for all the comments and all your input. So I took your advice and I stuck it down. So we're going to see how long it lasts and how long it copes with. It's like a rubbery type material. It is a lot safer on the deck, and it will protect the gunnel a lot better, so I'm quite chuffed with that. If it stands the test of time, I might have to do the whole lot, because this varnishing mark has taken an awful lot of upkeep. Come on then, so get us started. Right, 2024, here we go. Mwah. La 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 la. The flag's standing up straight anyway. I did make them right. Two, 4, 6. Aye. This one and then the weight. So if we go out there and then shot, should be alright. Right, what we've got to do now is we backtrack and we go along the fleet just to make sure that it's not floating too much, because we don't want it to be a hazard for navigation. Not that it can do much anyway until it sinks, but it shouldn't take long, because these are the Creels that worked last year. It'll be the new Creels. They'll take a wee bit longer to soak. Can definitely see the flags all right now, eh?
Yeah, with that yellow
Yellow
I'm
pole.
not going to mistake them for anybody else's, are they?
Ah, for sure. That was the whole idea. Unique to one man in his boat. Ah, looks like they've sunk, like. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good.
I take it having 3 weights rather than 2
Yeah,
helps.
it certainly does. You still get a loop in the middle because obviously it takes a wee while for the creels to fill up with the water and settle. But if you didn't have that, it'd just be one massive like rainbow arch, and that's no good. You've got to try and keep it on the ground as much as possible. A, it'll help your creels soak faster, and B, you're no a hazard to navigation, which is always a worry when you're shooting wooden pots. Especially if you shoot at the weekends when all the weekend warriors are out, because they're all right, I think we're good to go, Jeff.
Hey, so as Baz says, I've got some new gear. I love new gear. I just absolutely adore new gear. So I'm a bit of a technical freak. But this is the new iPhone 15 Pro Max phone, and it's one of the best video cameras I've ever had. It's brilliant, absolutely stunning bit of kit. As you can see, I've got it on a DJI Osmo Mobile 6 gimbal, which again is brand new, but you can see how stable it is, especially when we're on the boat. That's the idea, is the thing. We've got the microphones, which Baz and I have got. The DJI mics is linked into the phone itself, and I've also got a filter to slow things down a little bit because it's a very wide aperture on the thing. But this bit of kit, it's very lightweight, very portable. I've got all the controls are on here as well, so I can zoom in and out on the phone here. I can manoeuvre on the gimbal, and I can change the modes as well, and I can start and stop recording from there as well. So I don't have to take my finger or thumb away from the. So as being on a bouncy boat, fantastic.
Hey!
So great bit of kit.
Absolutely, we look forward to using it this season, don't we, Jeff?
Yeah, and the other thing we've got, which Barry's holding at the moment, we've got the new GoPro Hero 12, the brand new one. So we've upgraded our 9 we had to the new 12. So we've got 2 10s, an 11, and now the 12, 4 GoPro cameras to go around the boat. So yeah, we've invested in the new kit, so hopefully we'll have even better video this year.
Catching anything? Yeah, good, keep it up. Now normally guys, I'd never do this. 2 fleets at once. It's not the best decision in the world, but it's going to save a lot of fuel. And they are dried out, so they're nice and light. If they were heavy, there's no way I would do this if they had a soaking. So that's the only reason why there's 2 fleets of boat. Young Ryan reckons I've got a room for another fleet. Aye, right. I'm no stupid. Tell you what guys, it's really nice to be back at sea, especially shot in gear. Hopefully we can make a bit of money soon. Right guys, at last we're nearly there. At 17-18 fathom mark. That's about 3/4 of the tide now, so we've still got a wee bit to rise. Good job I've got 30 fathom ends on. We're going to have to go a wee bit further out than the first fleet was shot, because somebody's got a fleet just at the other side of this flag, so we'll stagger them a wee bit, keep away from everybody, because obviously the gear's still floaty. You've got to be very careful, because it doesn't take a lot for the tide or the weather to start dragging them about. When they start dragging them about, you're in a world of hurt. That's why you need the weather window. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the last fleets aboard. The day's fit actually settled really lovely, so I've decided I'm taking another trip with 2 fleets aboard, because the distance we have to travel, A, it'll save fuel, and B, because it's a nicer day, I'm not as worried about the boat, because she has a very good carrying capacity. Also, the fog's might come in later on today, and I see it's actually hanging inland, so by the time we get out and get this done, maybe that'll start creeping in again, so we want to be done and dusted for that coming in. See, the ship's starting to turn in with the tide now, Jeff. See what I was on about earlier on? So unfortunately for us, we're now away to the Norwegian sector, because our creels have to be in that depth of water. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Of course, there's the wind picked up, eh?
Yeah. So because I'm back on board.
That's what it is. Jonah Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, there we are, Life in the Ocean Waves. Bass and Jeff, top team on the Lynsey B, 4-1 man in his boat. Can't ask any better than that.
So I told you it's quite good, isn't it? That new toy.
It is. It's really nice. My God, the quality on that screen's unbelievable, Jeff. No wonder you like using this as your main camera.
I know. So much lighter and easier.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it locks straight in on your face, so it's following you.
I know, you poor souls, you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Jeff has been an outstanding hand today. There you are. Yeah, that's it. Right, I'm not any good with technology. Jeff's a technology man. Jeff has been outstanding today. He's helped me so much getting this gear aboard, and I can't thank him enough. So thank you very much, Jeff.
No problem. Do my bit.
Yay! Why is it not getting on you as well?
Because it's on you. If I go there, but as long as it's on your face, because as long as you move.
Right, if I put it out there.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, see. Yeah. Kayla and Lynsey are always taking the Michael at me for saying that I'm useless with technology, and it proves the pudding, it really does. Bye guys. So we'll probably have to go a wee bit further out, because somebody's got a fleet in there, and we're going outside of them. I just hope that no towboats come in, because this is towboat country, that the towboats can come in there. This is the ground we should be on, but I can't get on for all the flag ends inside, because everybody's just been shot in gear left, right and centre. And it's only because they need to soak. Once it's soaked, then everybody will spread out a good bit. It's not as if they're just fishing here. Right, let's get a show on the road. Last one. For today anyway. Whee! Right, what I'm doing here, guys, is actually putting tension on the creels, and it helps them drag them down. See how that I'm like He-Man. I can feel it dragging. Did 2, 4, 6 after that. So guys, there we go, we have 5 fleets in the water soaking, and I can't tell you how chuffed I am about this. I mean, the day that we've got now is glorious. I mean, that's not what was forecast. So to actually get this day in, I'm just absolutely delighted. All we've got to do now is get the next 5 fleets down to the harbour and get them shot, but obviously that'll not be in this vlog. You can look forward to that in another vlog, and hopefully we'll get another lovely day like this. So if you want to see more content like this, guys, you know what to do. Smash that like button if you like this video, leave a comment below if you have any questions, and please, please, please subscribe to the channel. That's always very helpful indeed. Until your next vlogs, my friends, you all stay safe. All the very best.